Hi, I'm Joy. I'm a director for Kids at the Creek Preschool that happens here during the week and also part of the Gold Creek staff. You can find me in the kids lobby on Sundays, helping to coordinate the teams that get kids checked in and the security team for children's ministry. Sometimes I get out, but usually I'm kind of stuck in the kids lobby, and that's really okay because kids are my happy place. So we're in the middle of watching the seasons change, and we have seasons in our lives that change too. I was thinking about my career. I started as an elementary school teacher, and it's morphed through the years. I got to serve as the children's pastor right here at Gold Creek. I've done private tutoring, taught pre-K and kindergarten, and now the privilege of being a director here for Kids at the Creek. And although I never would have imagined I'd have done some of these jobs, I know God had every one of those changes figured out for me. And then I was thinking about my family. My husband and I survived the season of raising 2 kids who are now grown and left the nest. We had a quiet house for a while, but with the exception of our dog, of course. And then, you know how they talk about grown kids coming back? Well, it's true. I'm here to tell you it's true. My daughter and her family moved in with us, and it's probably the best season of life yet. Now, I love my kids and my husband and my son-in-law, but don't tell anyone. I think my little toddler grandson is probably my favorite, but don't tell. He's such a funny, noisy, messy, chatty, active little guy, and I'm okay with cars on the living room floor again and fingerprints on the sliding glass doors. God keeps bringing these changes in my life, and they keep proving to me just how faithful and loving He is. And when I taught kindergarten a few years ago, one of the big concepts I wanted to get across to my students was the idea about being able to handle some change. So anytime I had the opportunity to tell my kids there might be a little change in our schedule or our day, I'd tell them about the change and then follow up with, now this is a change, but you can handle a little change, right? And of course the kids always say, oh, of course we can, Mrs. McBride. So then we'd move on. Well, one time I was explaining to my class that I was going to be gone from class the next day. There would be a different teacher for them, and that would be a change. A student interrupted, said, Mrs. McBride, we can handle a little change. I just wanted to drop the mic right then and there. I felt so proud that my students truly trusted themselves that they could handle a little bit of change. So my hope is that they would continue to remember this as they journey through life and welcome the different seasons that they'll encounter. My favorite passage in the Bible is Jeremiah 29:11 through 13. It says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. And then you will call on me and come and pray to me, and I will listen to you. You will seek me and find me when you seek me with all your heart." So whatever season of life you're in or I'm in, we can all know that God wants nothing but good for us. So that's it for now. I'll see you at church on Sunday.